All right, you guys are heading out. So you guys are walking.
Yeah, I have an alertness of it's one of my better skills. So I don't know if I can roll an alertness check of. I don't know how alertness works. If like while I'm walking, I just want to be alert.
Sure. Let's say that's
things that seem unusual.
Sure. As you're walking by, you guys are walking the 3-mile walk. You see one backpacker just staring at you, what seems a little bit longer than normal, and then they begin walking.
Yeah, let him piss off, bugger!
Can I roll a human intelligence check to figure out the nature of their stare?
It seems odd. It's not like, sometimes when you're walking by someone in public, you'll take a quick, gander, but he's walking with a couple other people. This guy just stopped and is just straight staring at Gordon for what seems to be a couple, like maybe a minute even, and then walks to you with catches up with his friends. Seems very out of place.
I will give him a good gander. I want to see how he's talking to his friends, how he's walking off.
Yeah, when he walks off, he's talking to his friends. He seems completely normal. The only thing that was odd was him staring at you.
Probably
Perhaps
bunch of dudes.
Your fancy.
Yeah, either that or it's a bunch of professional hikers. Why a bunch of dickheads are running through in the middle of a thunderstorm with nothing no hiking gear. Just that's what Kenny assumes at least. So I didn't think anything of it.
He's got a bunch of knives. Oh yeah, covered in knives. All right, I guess we keep going.
Okay. And you guys make your way there. You guys eventually, without making an issue, come to a whole field of huckleberries.
I'll be your huckleberry.
I take one, smell it, taste a little bit. Does it seem normal?
It seems like a normal huckleberry, yes.
Can I roll forensics?
I'd like to roll. Oh, forensics is good. I'd like to roll search too.
Both of you guys can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll forensics as I just kind of look around, seeing what I see.
39 out of 80. I've only rolled in my amazing skills so far.
54 out of 20. I failed.
So you did a search. See even with your success, there are footprints, but they're
out of place, abnormal.
You find footprints that are muddied, but they're kind of being washed away. Like his size, and they're barefoot, which are weird.
As they're washing away, do I get an indication what direction they came from?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it came from this way.
Did we find any huckleberry or any residual huckleberry on the child when we were doing our criminology check on him before?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of dirt and grime mixed with it wasn't like he had a whole huckleberry on him, but it was maybe mixed up with what he got. With your boy, in your boy dirtiness, that he's got a little bit of huckleberry in there.
Because I failed my forensics check, I'm trying too hard to seem like I'm an asset to the team. It was oh look, these huckleberries are bent in a bad way. Maybe something big ran through here, and it's just normal huckleberries. There's actually nothing wrong with them at all.
I put a hand on his shoulder. I'm just come on here, detective. Go about that way, yeah? Go the way that I think the boy came from, and I'd like to be alert again. Critically failed.
You don't see anything at all.
Every time I failed, it's been critical.
For a while, you don't see anything as you guys continue to walk. But then you see something in the distance. Something that has a huge silhouette. Standing straight up. You also see a backpacker right next to him, not moving at all. And you lose 2 sanity.
All of us?
Woo!
No, just him, because he's the only one who saw it so far.
I go over to the boys and I point that way. And I point over my shoulder and I go, take out 2 knives. And I'd like to roll
2
stealth.
knives.
And I'd like to go around and I signal to them to go the other way around.
I get nervous.
Can I try to spy what he is pointing to?
Yeah. I would say he pointed it out to you, and it's...
Okay, yeah. So there's a very tall silhouette.
And let me give them a warning, it's bad. So they're a bit more prepared? I don't know if they save sanity.
Yeah, I'll say that's okay. I'll say you do that, and that's fine. You can handle with that.
A big silhouette, a guy staring at it, is what you said?
You see a giant silhouette, maybe 9 feet tall, and it just seems the huge silhouette, and you just see a backpacker just standing next to it, just looking in our direction, but doesn't seem to see us necessarily.
Come on, autofocus.
Can I, speaking of focus, really quick from our far distance, can I use my phone and zoom in with my camera to see if I can pick out what the silhouette is?
Sure, roll a nature. That one not a nature
Second?
check. Roll a yes, roll a nature check.
Do you think
What about a
microelectronics?
nurture check?
How about pharmacy?
Yep.
Does microelectronics or SIGINT work? Because it's using.
Yeah. You see it. You're gonna you zoomed in, which isn't a great idea. You take 3 damage, mental.
Oh god.
And what you see as you zoom in is a terrifying giant thing. This thing has yellow-gray skin. It's got a very broad nose, a very high forehead, and the skull, which just seems to go back much longer than it should. They have very pronounced cheekbones, and hair is just wiry and red.
I take a picture of it as I do, but I'm terrified. I'm just like, guys, it's a fucking xenomorph.
It looks human-ish, and it also has it's got some jewelry on it of copper and gold.
I'll put the camera down, but I let them know that it isn't, like, because for a second I was actually thinking maybe it's just a weird rock formation that we just don't know.
As I stealth. Oh, good.
But yeah, no. So I took the picture of it, but yeah, I in the microphone say, guys, no, that's a thing. That's a bad thing.
What's the boy look like? The hiker.
Oh,
look all right?
I'll turn the camera towards him.
He's got spiked hair, black, darker skin, and just staring forward, zoned out.
Is he looking into the eyes of the thing, or just forward?
No, the thing is just right next to him by its side, and he is just staring forward.
Huh. He seems to be zoned out, but he's not staring at the thing.
Keep an eye on him. We're going around.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait back here. I'm gonna pull out my gun, but keep my phone on him.
I'll pull out my LeBaire, and I will also try to stealth the other way.
Sure, roll stealth.
Got it. 34, baby, out of 50.
I'm gonna kind of crouch down too, so that I'm not
18.
so obvious.
2 stealthy boys. All right, you guys make your way
Stealth boys.
pretty close, and you can see the thing in front of you, just as the way I described it to Kenny, and the backpacker. You guys are up.
Can I do an alertness or search check? See if there are any other things around.
Yeah, roll an alertness.
It is the forest. There's thousands of them.
There's like
Woo,
20
50.
pumas.
That's fun forever. 59 out of 60, my man.
Nice.
You sense something with your alertness. You sense there are other things around, and you're not sure where or what. You just know that there are other things around here.
Does the hiker seem to be doing anything? They're just both staring straight off in the same direction.
Currently.
And
This thing is just kind of forward, yeah, and they're both staring in the same direction.
is this
forward.
near the Devil's Chair, or just this is where the direction I felt the boys'
It's pretty
footprints
close.
came from?
It's pretty close.
Do you think maybe we should contact the handler and let him know, send him a picture of this thing and see if he can tell us what it is?
We kill him in his chair. He's so low on sanity.
Cut back to the handler, he's just dead.
Sure, go for it. This is our first mission. Perhaps he has some kind of directives. We are supposed to remove any unnatural threats, is what we were told.
Oh, I'm ready to remove here, chums.
How close are you guys to these things right now, and how, like, are you whispering? What is, like, the layout
I
situation?
figured we were using our headsets. I'm just where we
You're pretty
first
far.
saw it. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
crouched down.
Yeah, those two are whispering.
Yeah.
I figure we're 15 feet away.
Yeah,
Yes?
I don't know.
within the
Fine, for you.
effective range of our pistols.
Yeah, okay. They don't move yet. They're just still.
Is there a rock anywhere near me?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some rocks about. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try and peg the dumb bloke staring off into space. See if he does anything. You ready?
Before you do that, can I, while they're doing that, so these two things are happening at the same time, I'm not stopping him from doing that, can I text that picture to Delta Green in some capacity? I was about to say...
Why don't you roll a luck roll? 'cause the
Oh,
storm's
okay.
Still going.
Because I was gonna say I wanted to use a complicated system of me pinging it to the burner phone and then the burner phone sending it, but me doing that all through my phone and hacking it, which I guess I can still say I'm doing, but 50-50 chance of seeing if it even works. I got a 60.
You don't. The storm just. You you think you maybe sent it, but you don't.
But it's not positive. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Didn't get a little scene check mark.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and remain hidden and peg this dude with a rock to see if he reacts. I'm gonna stay hidden. I'm gonna stay hidden. You look and see if he looks towards me if I hit this bloke with a rock, yeah?
I'm ready.
Okay. And I try and stay hidden. I kind of reach around the tree, stay low, and I
Chris doing a reach around.
Roll,
You get a critical success
rock.
and blow his head off.
I think it's some sort of ranged attack thing. Use your firearms if you don't have anything.
I have unarmed combat.
Yeah.
That's good.
Not really what it's for, but
Kind of.
That's not really what...
22, my man, a critical success.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I called it, Dave.
The rock is a little bigger and sharper than you thought it was. It hits him right in the temple, and the guy just drops.
I wasn't trying to kill him. I was trying to catch his attention. Come on.
Unfortunately, critical success.
With a critical success, that shouldn't play against me. That'd be like a critical fail.
On what you were trying
That'd
to
be
do.
like
Yeah,
if I was
true.
aiming for his arm or his leg.
Yeah, you hit him in the face. It does scratch him quite a bit, but it was so much better my way. But
Did he react? Yeah.
yeah, he's
dead.
fucking dead, man. Yeah, the eyes just turn, head turns, and it just starts dead sprinting to where the rock came from.
Wait, what does? The monster or the guy?
The guy. And the giant thing just starts to float in the opposite direction.
The giant's moving. We got movement.
It does see you. It sees
Who
you.
did?
The guy.
The guy?
And
Oh, well, I figured that.
As he's running
I'd
up
like-
to you.
So, he's coming towards me.
You
and I
got
hear
a
him.
chance to do something.
So
Absolutely.
I got a chance to do something. I'm gonna, since he's coming to me aggressively, I'm gonna tackle and grapple his ass down to the ground.
Sure. Roll it.
Spinning forever. 68. Pass.
Yeah, you wrestle him
I
down.
have 80 unarmed combat. Those are my two 17 stats.
You see him. He's got a small pocket knife in his hand. Regular pocket knife, but you're struggling with him with it.
Oh,
Is
that's
he
a knife.
trying
It's
to
your
stab me
favorite
with
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And I say, sorry, chum. Looks like it's self-defense, and I flip him over, and I, Saving Private Ryan, lean on him.
What?
So that-
Why? Don't kill him! You subdued him! Knock him out! What are you doing? He's a civilian!
He's a psychopath already. What did
Yep.
you get?
Oh, I didn't roll yet. Sorry.
Actually, he's got.
Roll for murder.
I did. Go ahead.
Roll for
I
murder.
did two. I got a 16 out of 80, my man. This is not
Yep.
going well.
Remember
Remember how I said before this that you're not supposed to be a murder hobo in Delta Green? You literally
take-
murdered a hobo.
you take 2 more psychic sanity damage as you
I
murder
did.
what you assumed it's a person. I mean, you're not sure what happened to
No!
him, but this is still a person. A human being you have slit the throat of.
There you go. Self-defense.
Okay, well, Ezekiel is going to level his leber at the running form of this giant, and he's
Yeah.
going to say, "Halt! Do not move. I will blow your brains out."
Give more warning than you did the human.
The thing turns to you, and it lets out a scream. And as it does, you see a bunch of forms start moving. Not towards you guys, but towards where you came from.
Wait, where
Not
I
all
was?
grass. No, where they were here. You guys, the forms are coming from behind them and moving towards where you guys came from. So yeah, kind of heading towards where you are right now.
Oh shit! Like turn
But
around.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't necessarily know you're there, as far as you can tell.
I'm just gonna kind of stay still and hold my breath.
Okay. What are you doing, Ezekiel?
It screams and then it starts to run.
No, it's just staying there. It just screamed as all these forms start pouring out towards where you guys came from.
Are they all the same shape and size, like
Why don't
giants?
you roll a search check? No, they're not giants. You'd be able to see that. No.
Search. Let me pull up my skills.
Oh, I thought you said this thing was a giant. You said this thing was
This
a
thing
giant.
is a giant. Yes, the forms that are popping or that are coming are not.
That is oh my god. That is 68 and my target is 70. That's close.
Man,
Jeez.
excellent. You think you catch the glimpse of one? Like I said, it's not easy to see, but you smell it first. So it's like cinnamon and chlorine.
Fuck.
Just it's maybe like, gosh, maybe 4 feet tall. It's pale and just you see a glimpse of the eye, and it's a sunken cataract-filled globe as it just runs by you, a small, weirdly skinned and smelling form.
This is so fucked up.
Is that a
We're
fucking
supposed to.
Puckwudgie? I'm gonna try and take a picture of one as they're going by, but they're probably too fast for it, but I'm just gonna keep snapping pictures.
Okay, roll a luck check.
Okay.
Here, Seth, why don't you take a video, you idiot?
I'm panicking too much to switch it back to video, but that's such a great idea. I got an 85.
You did a boomerang of it instead.
Did you succeed or fail?
I got an 85, so you told me luck.
Oh, it was
so.
a luck roll. I'm sorry. Yeah, you don't get a good glimpse on one of them. Yeah, it was a failed luck roll. You don't. They don't seem to pay attention to you. Maybe they don't notice you, but they're just running past.
What do you think these? Can anybody see a good look at them?
They're small. They do not match the tall creature. I'm saying to the thing. What do we do? I'll say to the other guys.
Well, look, I just had an asshole try to kill me. So whatever you think would be best.
Is the
I
creature
would defend
acting?
myself.
Is the creature acting
mission.
hostily?
It's just looking at you guys now.
The mission
Floating a
is
little
to
bit.
eliminate all unnatural forces, to remove them.
Remove exactly. That does not necessarily mean destroy.
Unnatural. Number one. Number two. The last mission objective, as you guys know from all your training, is provide the cover up.
Make it appear mundane.
Yeah.
Just keeping that in
Well,
mind.
We can worry about that
I have
after
it all.
we deal with the monsters.
Locate the
surrounding it.
child, identify unnatural forces, remove the unnatural forces, make it look natural. He fell on his own knife.
Well, you know
Well,
that they say I'll say, first things first, I'm going to try to speak to the giant.
Okay. Yeah. What are you gonna say?
Like, excuse me, we mean you no harm. What do you want?
Roll a charisma
Nobody's ever asked that before.
check. Just to be loved.
That is a 50% on the dot.
That's what you need. Right. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. It approaches you. It moves up and it shrinks down to about your size. We require Brandon McGill.
And what do you want with a child?
He is ours and has been for years. We need him back.
What do you intend with him? He is yours. He is a free man.
Our race needs him.
One moment. And for what?
Roll another charisma check.
Of course.
I'm gonna take pictures of the shrunken form of this thing now.
I'd
That is
like to get around the tree, and I'd like to roll a stealth check as I approach from behind.
Oh my god, you're a sociopath. 63%, or 63.
And I rolled a 33 on stealth, so I critically succeed.
Nice. He approaches you. He gets a little closer, and he's kind of floating. And as you get close, they're the way I describe, but they seem a little transparent. Seem like almost like you can see through him. And he says, "He provides our people with the white blood. We need it to repopulate."
I take out a knife and I'd say into my headpiece, "You just give the word there, Zeke, yeah? I'm ready." Here's the knife.
God, he's just like licking the blade, just ready to kill.
Gordon went a lot crazier than I thought he would.
Good lord.
Kind of
say-
turned out that way, didn't it, huh?
And you can only get it from this Brandon McGill.
The genetic material necessary. Need him back.
And without him, you would perish?
Our race eventually perish.
I know it might be far too late, but can I start recording our conversations using my phone to hack our headsets?
You're the worst hacker.
I knew!
All he does is
Just get it from the NSA. They already have it all.
tries to hack things that don't need hacking. Can I hack these two-way walkie-talkies so we can talk to each other?
Well, this one
Hack a
actually, because
toaster.
they're a two-way walkie-talkie, I don't think they're necessarily recording though. So
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but he's saying in the beginning you didn't.
yeah. I could have asked, could I have retroactively done it? But I think it's. I didn't think of it back
Probably
then.
more
So.
accurate. Yeah, you are recording now. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just.
I'll say, I believe that maybe we could come to.
One more thing, you were gonna have to closer. If you want to record their conversation, you're gonna have to move closer. You were far away from them.
No, I just wanted to
It's not
record
that-
using our headsets.
Oh, using
like,
his.
hacking,
Okay.
hacking
Yes.
his headset
Yes,
to record
got
the
it.
conversation.
Okay. I
Yeah.
do want you to roll for it.
Yeah,
for that.
SIGINT, right? Or microelectronics, either
SIGINT.
the same
Either
thing.
or, Either or.
75. So unfortunately, I did not do it.
Yeah, when you're not sure. You're not sure
I
what
start
happened,
recording
you know,
Gordons.
I'll say,
Here's
I'll
the
say,
blade. Shing.
so, one moment, gentlemen. I think I have an idea. So you require the white blood from this child, Brandon McGill. Perhaps we.
Etzel Eatstack called.
It's a eat stack.
Eatstack, the white blood. Yes.
Well, I'm from part of an organization which is tasked with making sure that your kind is not discovered. Perhaps we can come to some kind of mutual arrangement where we can provide the white blood that you so require, but you do not need to derive it from this young child.
Make a charisma check, persuade check. Just persuade. We do not know your world well. We stay underground. How do I have any security in what you say?
Well, believe me when I tell you that I'm part of an organization that its prime directive is to make sure that your kind remains secure and out of the public eye. If you live underground, perhaps we can come up with some kind of mutual arrangement.
I'm going to need something as collateral. If I let this boy go, my people will die. I cannot just let you leave with him. We have
Was
people
there
on our way
something-
now.
Was there something particular about his blood that you could not find from anyone else?
We have tried. We have succeeded a little, but not as much as we would like. We need the original.
Well, then perhaps we can work together to identify what is unique about the child. Now, let me ask you this. He seems to be exhibiting some odd abilities. He threw my friend over here. Well, and I'll look over to where you were standing. I'm like, well, whatever he went off to. Across the room with his mind, myself as well. What have you been doing to him? Is the extraction process alter him?
He has been altered, yes. That is the only way we can obtain the white blood. He ingests the Osadagawa, and they awakened in him some powers. He destroyed several of our kind before returning to the surface. He is
Now-
dangerous, but we do need him back.
I believe that we could probably come up to some kind of arrangement. Now, I do believe you when you say that you cannot let him escape. I do not plan on removing him from this vicinity until we have this situation dealt with.
All right. Bring him to us, or bring me one of the white blood. But we will be close and we will be watching.
I think, my friend, which one of you was really good in was good in forensics?
Me.
Forensics, that's him, yeah.
Can you tell us, can you describe what this white blood is, or some of the specific aspects so that we can know what to look for? We got a lab back at home base, but...
It is
White.
white.
Okay, we're
Blood.
describing semen now, but we're getting closer.
Oh no.
It's actually,
That's what it is.
It is a white, viscous fluid. He produces it.
Oh no.
From where? His
What is
horn.
it? Can you describe the extraction process to us?
Yes, he through a wound if he has it, or through his nose is the easiest way.
Ugh.
Of course. Now, how long do we have? It'll take a little bit of time for us to figure out how to replicate it, I'm sure. You said your people are going to perish. Is this today kind of thing?
We would like the boy back soon, yes, within the day. Or some sort of substitute.
Well, we will do our best.
We will be waiting. It just kind of floats backward.
What can I call you?
I'll kind of.
Korata. K-O-R-A-T-A.
She spells it.
Korata. B-K-O-R-E-T-A. Korata.
We will meet you back here.
Ask her what she calls her people.
Yeah, and all those creatures that just ran past us, what do you call them?
Oh. She yells again. And you just see the shapes moving back. They are the Moon Children. And we are the... Let's see how I pronounce this right. The Kenyani. K''N-Y-A-N-I.
Are the Moon Children part of the Kenyani? What is your relationship?
As they're running by, you see the hand with a natural speed grab one and lifts it up. They were our failures. And it looks like a 6-year-old boy with just gross skin, dead eyes, naked, bald, maybe patches of hair.
That's the worst. And you are able to extract enough of this white blood from one child to sustain your entire civilization?
Mostly from one. There are others. But we need the original. We need the original Brandon.
I'm just trying to ascertain the volume of this substance that we're going to have to be able to produce.
Wait, the original Brandon. Ask her if these other ones are also Brandon.
You said the others. Other children or more versions of Brandon?
Roll a charisma check. The Moon Children are our failures, but we have had a few successes. Replicating Brandon.
Oh my god! This is the worst! What's wrong with these things?
It's funny how they quickly went from, we can probably work with these people and they could be peaceful, to we need to burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Well, I'm surreptitiously trying to get a thing, so I'm like, how many versions of Brandon are there? Perhaps if we're able to provide you with a way to synthesize this solution, we can free all the Brandons.
Free all the Brandons.
Hashtag free all the Brandons.
Hashtag free all the Brandons.
It's trending right now.
It's
Freedom isn't free.
Well, there have been, over the decades, dozens of, maybe a dozen successes. A few have escaped, especially recently after the chaos. But there have been hundreds and hundreds of Moon Children.
Ask them if what they plan on doing if they're sticking around. Yeah, they just gonna hang out and live in the forest, or they're gonna take over.
And what are your people's motivations? You say you stay underground. If we were to perhaps provide you a way of synthesizing this white blood so you did not need to trap young human children and replicate them, what would be your goal? Would you return from where you came from, or would you tarry up here on the surface?
To repopulate our people is our only objective.
And your people are naturally subterranean?
Yes.
Would you stay there?
Is that it?
Could you just stay there?
Just, you know.
If we had all we needed to survive, I believe we would, yes.
Can I do a psychotherapy check?
Ooh,
Yeah.
critical success.
I can only hear through a headset, and when I see them in their back anyway, so I'm trying to assassinate it.
You you get the feeling that, I mean, for the critical success, that's the truth as far as this being is concerned. This being may not represent the entire race, or may not be very high up in their social structure, but this person does want, this creature does want to repopulate its race, and that is its main concern. And
This
they
is
have
Larry the janitor.
This is Larry the janitor.
Well, we will do our best. I think that it lies in both of our people's best interests if we're able to find an alternative approach. As you can probably understand, the kidnapping and mutilation of human children draws a lot of suspicion. But if we're able to give you some kind of supply, well, then perhaps you could go on unabated and we wouldn't have to wipe out your entire civilization.
Ask the chap if he's got a sample.
That's a good point. Do you have a sample of the white blood so that, well, we can create our own from his nose, apparently, but if we can get one directly from you, that would help.
I do not have any here.
Well,
how about the Mubu Bella fruit?
Or whatever.
Are you talking to? Are you actively talking?
I'm whispering.
into the ear.
Okay.
Zeke.
The Mubu Bella fruit.
Whatever it was.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that's what. Do you have any of the substance that you feed to the child to undergo the mutation, so he produces the white blood?
No.
Osadagawa, yeah.
None on me, no.
Okay, well, perhaps this might take several rounds, but first things first, we'll go back and see what we can do.
I think we should go get a sample.
Of course.
How do we know what we're looking for?
You said that you get it from his nostril from just a wound on his skin, a white viscous substance?
Yes, or if he is near heat, it will try to escape it.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, well, we will just make sure to put him next to a space hidden, yeah? Alright, and we'll meet back here.
And the creature just kind of floats away.
Cool. I'll kind of sneak around it so it doesn't see me.
It says,
Oh my
"We will
gosh.
be waiting."
I'm just gonna, once the creature floats away, we'll be waiting. Fuck, that's not ominous. I'm gonna just look over at Gordon, like, who emerges like Rambo with a knife in his mouth.
Yeah.
Just be like,
When
I was
everything
ready
is
to back you
gone.
up, chum.
When
I was ready to back you up.
when everything is gone and like it feels like we're alone again, you just see me stand up from the bush like a couple yards away and just go, "That was so fucked."